damn foolish, sister.
Where's my hat gone? So I was looking away from the screen from over there to make sure my recording's fine. Yeah, beat down. Arrest all these fools.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives.
I pity the
Those folks
fools.
were baying for blood.
Well, they meet my friend Bane.
See if there's anything left to take a look at.
First, I think we should look for the boiler. Wherever it is. Hey, isn't these house fires but too much? Gotta be careful, these things are blacker than coal itself and they're hard to find. Okay, seriously, what the fuck are we looking for? We can't enter the house because it's blocked off. Guess we gotta check them one by one. Are these houses just new? Yeah, thank you.
I'm at a loss.
Look around. There's not much left, but it's worth a shot.
Look around where? Oh wait, something there. How am I supposed to guess that?
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
And it easily collapsed.
If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
Okay, house is built on the cheap. So basically it's a botch job. Cowboy builders, apparently. You know, this guy's running a huge development plan. Why would he do that sort of thing? What, so he can have his houses burnt down afterwards?
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
KTI reminds you a great job awaits you in the United States.
See, he's got a nice building and he's doing cheap jobs. I'm sure if people invest, never mind. I'm thinking, why would he do that? Because if someone investigated this, they would be questioned.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
You have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe. Send them through.
And Sarah.
That's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. Wouldn't Arson.
May I help you, gentlemen?
So I was going to say the arse.
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
Fuck you!
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
Every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Once again, I'm sure I was saying that people who investigate arson would be knowledgeable about building work.
Like a cigar. Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs!
Better look around before questioning him. Actually, I need to review my clues as well. There's no music. But I better be safe than sorry. Look at that face. That is the face of the devil who says, I like my oranges.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
Actually, I want to review my evidence. What were the brickwork we just picked up? Poor build quality and low grade materials. Okay.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
Shit! I'm stumped by him. Let's see if we go for Lion and see if he reviews anything.
We hear that Suburban is under severe time pressure to complete work on the new houses. I think you're getting heavy-handed about it and it's gone wrong.
I hope you have some proof of how I'm involved in this. I'll be happy to sue you for whatever you're worth.
I'm not worth that much. Shit. The thing is it right, the flyers.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Right, back here for a moment. Let's ask the other questions.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Wait, what? Oh, I'm gonna ask him again there. I was too busy pissing around with my computer to make sure everything's working. Okay, yeah, sorry about this, folks. Let's ask.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Why?
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Would this be evidence? Sorry,
You're off
folks.
the hook
I'm just being
for now.
really cautious.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the
Level
flyer.
with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Well, I believe it's the flyers will be proof.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? You want to accuse them of murder as well?
Maybe. Oh, thank you for that. But I was thinking, okay, let's go for this one.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
Doubt.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
Local land.
We've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
Yeah, I wonder what I'm going to use against him, that's the thing. I think I can only use doubt.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, Detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
Okay,
What's Elysian Fields' involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulation.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
the best.
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
Sorry.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists, do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills, do you suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD.
You are?
My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Fuck you, man.